Okay, everybody take a deep breath here. We'll get this thing figured out here. There's been big news going on on Amazon with new selling restrictions of 3 categories that's been open to everybody. They just gated them. It's grocery, health and personal care, and the beauty categories. And a lot of people aren't sure what's going on with it, how to proceed. And it's going to make a difference whether you've had items that you've been selling in there or not. If you're a new seller and you have not sold in grocery, you have not sold in health and personal care, or you have not sold in beauty, then it's going to be a hurdle, but it's something that you can get through. And as the days go on, I'm sure we're going to figure more out about it. What I'm hearing from other people is that when they go, if they haven't been selling those, when they request the approval, that it's telling them that they have to have an actual invoice from the manufacturer even. And to me, that just doesn't sound right. Normally you'd be able to use receipts. I don't know. Amazon's really cracking down on these things, and I think they're trying to get rid of some of the riffraff issues that they're having, especially when you're getting groceries and some of the other items that they're getting sent into FBA that either are fraudulent or are a real disaster to deal with. And you know, they've had these categories here before, and I would highly recommend, and I'm going to be doing it, jumping into categories that are open now that look like they may get, or spreading your wings and just getting basically into every category that's open right now, and then trying to get into categories that are gated as well, because what's going to happen is they're going to start making restrictions harder and harder, I believe. And if you're already selling in one of those categories, then your odds are going to be a lot better. So what you're going to do is a couple ways to go around getting to this. And on your Seller Central page, if you have this notice here, and I've had this on here for a while, I haven't clicked this yet to get rid of it, and I wasn't sure why it was on there, but it says categories requiring approval. On mine, I've been selling in all 3 of those categories, so none of these show up on mine. Other people, it may show up on here, but way you can get to where it's at is click go without picking a category, and now you're brought to a page that shows categories and products requiring approval. And there's beauty, there's grocery and gourmet, there's health and personal care. Those weren't there a couple days ago. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on one of them, and there's the requirements for it, and you guys can go ahead and read that. It's basically just, you've got to be in good standing with Amazon. You can't have a jacked up account. And then click request approval. Now, yeah, I've already done it. Oh, how about that? You are approved to sell in beauty. Good. That's good to know. But if you didn't, you would go on there, and there's a spot there to leave a message or to type a request. And what I did, if you're selling in there, I wasn't going to. I was just going to let it go, but some people in some of the Facebook groups I'm involved in said that it'd be a good idea. If you've already been selling in it and it doesn't say that it's restricted, to go ahead and apply so that you got that to cover yourself with, and that's what I did there. I went ahead and applied, and all I did was I told them that I've already been selling in those categories, and I gave them a few of the ASINs so that they could see that I am on listings and I have been selling, and obviously that worked at least with the beauty one. Let's check out the other one, see if they've updated it for me. Grocery. I'm in grocery. Ta-da. And then health and I'm not in that one, I know. That would be another good one to get into if you can, but I just don't source there. Health and personal care. Request approval. And it looks like I'm approved in all of them, so that's good to know. And some people have gotten denied on it, so you have to have a pro merchant account. It cannot just be the free account. You have to have a merchant account, which is $40 a month. And if you're selling any type of volume, you need to be on that anyways. So that's one way to get to it. The other way is if you go to Amazon's homepage here, and what you're gonna do is click on help, and then down here go ahead to sell on Amazon. And keywords, restricted, and it brings up categories of products requiring approval, and there's the list again. So I need to do a video showing some of the Facebook groups I'm in, but Dwayne Malik showed how to get on this one, so he does fast turn radio on Spreecast, so I highly recommend, if you guys are selling on Amazon, to check out Dwayne. So that's one way to get to it on here, and it's going to bring up the same thing. So if you're selling on Amazon, if you've been selling in those categories, it looks like you should be okay. I would recommend, now that I've given it a lot of thought, to go ahead and request approval and just do exactly what I said. Just tell them, it's as if you've been selling in those. Just tell them, look, I've been selling in these already, and then request the approval, and they're going to tell you yes. And obviously, they should tell you yes. If they don't, it's going to be pretty rare, I think, if you've been selling in those categories. So you've got that paper trail covering you if something were to happen. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and if anything changes in the next few days, I may hop on here and make another video about it and keep everyone updated and give you some insight onto what I'm doing. And hopefully you guys can, if anybody's doing anything different, just post in the comments below, and hopefully we can help each other out. All right, thanks guys, good luck, and God bless.